What I'm excited to do, you guys, is actually introduce an individual, Mr. Tim Herr, 7-figure income earner. It's not so much about how much money he's made. He's helped over 20 people. Actually, it's probably 25, 30, 35, something like that. Make 6 figures a month in this industry, in this profession, you guys. So here's what I would do is get your notepads and pens ready. This guy has more energy than me. I thought I was fired up. You're going to see this guy. Make sure you guys are wearing trash bags or something in the front row. This is the wet zone. He's going to be just get fired up. He's going to be yelling, screaming. So get ready. Everybody stand to your feet. Welcome Mr. Tim Herr!
Man, you guys got me pumped. What an exciting event. How many of you guys have really captured a lot of information so far? How many of you guys, some of you guys are taking the challenge and stepping up and saying, hey, look, you know what, I'm not going to miss out on getting this Les Brown. I can't wait for you guys to get this audio, man. I really feel like some of you, when you walk out of here and you put that audio in your car and you start listening to it and digesting that information, oh, man. You've never experienced something like that. I mean, this is the most amazing training. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. And the biggest thing right now that I want to do is dive into this information. We got a lot of great content and a lot of great information we're going to share. And I'm going to move this over here, Travis. How many of you by now have really gathered some new insights, maybe that you haven't maybe learned, or maybe some stuff that you maybe needed to be a refresher? Would you guys agree with that? Sometimes it's not so much knowing new stuff so much as, guess what, just being reminded. I think a lot of times people are like, hey man, I really want to learn something new. Well, I think maybe we just need to be reminded of what works. You guys think that's a smart idea? Yes. A lot of times people are like, man, I need to find something new. I'm missing something. I can tell you guys right now, I was talking to a leader right now that's really doing a great job with this in Minnesota, really pioneering a great market out there. And they're really having probably the most success. They're seeing so much success out in that marketplace, and he's about to rank advance to Diamond and hit the ring in the next probably the next few weeks. And I was talking to him. I said, he asked me, I can remember exactly where I was. Actually, it was a Thanksgiving, and I was in San Francisco. And he asked me, he said, Tim, what is it that I'm lacking? What am I missing? And I said, let me tell you what you're missing. You're missing the fact that you think you're missing something. I go, dude, it's not about walking around saying, hey, what am I lacking? It's about walking around saying, hey, look, you know what, I got to just focus in on what I'm doing right now and do more of it. And when you have that confidence that you've got what it takes, I go, people are going to be attracted to you. And when I talked to him, I told him, I said, I didn't even know, I brought him into the business in the very beginning, this guy. And I didn't even know he was still working. I thought he wasn't even in the company. And he's like, I'm like, dude, I'm jacked that you're still doing Secret. I had no idea you were even in the company. I'm like, dude, I had no idea. I go, this is going to be a great story that whenever you be successful and you get your ring, I go, I can't wait to hear that story because people are going to be like, where'd this guy come from? But I'm like, dude, you've been here the whole time. You just haven't done anything yet. I go, you already got it, bud. You got to go apply what you know already, and that's what's going to help you become successful. So don't sit here today and think like, oh, man, I already know all this. It's not about what you know. It's about what you do. You guys see that? And that reminder is the key. When you come to an event like this and you get reminded and reminded and reminded, that's what my mentor, it's repetition is the mother of skills, repetition is the mother of learning. So I'm fired up today. How many of you really are ready to capture this information? Are you guys ready for that? I'm ready, man. We're going to talk about the 5 principles of igniting momentum. And that's the key. You've got to be thinking to yourself right now, how can I ignite momentum? How can I take this information right now and this feeling and this excitement right now that I have, and how can I really take this information and guess what? Really run with it, okay, and really create something with it. So I want to dive into this. The first thing is this. You got to believe, you have to be thinking, hey, look, I believe in my heart I can win. You have to know without a shadow of a doubt in your mind that, hey, look, you know what, I can win. I can become successful. I can make it happen. I've got what it takes to become a true champion with this business and really create something great. You have to raise your belief system in yourself. And I think a lot of times people take the past of things that have happened and then the experiences, and guess what happened? Sometimes they carry that with them. Guess what? Sometimes they let yesterday's clouds ruin today's sunshine. Isn't that true? Have you ever met someone that's always not so pumped up? And they're, oh my God, you know what happened to me last week? And it's like, dude, how about last week's over? Have you ever noticed that? Yesterday ended last night. Have you guys ever discovered that? So I like what Carl Jung said, Swiss Psychiatrist, he says, I'm not what has happened to me, I'm what I choose to become. That's the key. Choose to become something special. Choose to become something great right now. And say, hey, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to win big. I'm going all out. This is it. I guarantee you at that Long Beach Convention Center, you're going to see me up on stage picking up a trophy. Do you guys get that? Just make it a goal every regional. Hey, I'm just going to scoop up another trophy. And next thing you know, what's going to happen is you're going to be sitting there, you know, looking at your trophy case in your brand new house. You guys see that? Right? And being like, what? You know what I mean? So here's the deal. I believe with my heart that guess what? I can win. Here's what I share with you guys for sure. This guy, no one was like, damn, dude, we got the hottest prospect on the planet. Do you guys get what I'm saying? No one's like, this guy's going to make it happen. When I signed up, people were like, where did this guy come from? Huh. Can someone keep an eye on this guy? He might take something. You guys get what I'm saying? This guy was skeptic. Everyone, I mean, I was an idiot. Can you guys see that? So I had to grow. The good news is guess what? You can grow. You can get, guess what, better. But you got to, guess what, say, hey, look, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. I can do it. I can become a success. I can make it happen. And guess what happens, you guys? Anything can happen if you decide to. So obviously you got to have that mindset that says, hey, you know what? I believe I can win. Biggest thing I would share with you is, guess what? Is say, hey, look, you know what? Number 2 is I understand that I can develop my skill. I like this guy right here, Anson Dorrance. He's got a book called The Vision of a Champion. This guy's the winningest head coach in NCAA women's soccer history. Okay, Mia, you guys all know Mia Hamm. You know, that was it. You know, he coached her as she came through the ranks in college. And what he says is the vision of a champion. Guess what he says? The vision of a champion is someone who's bent over, drenched in sweat, at the point of exhaustion. Exhaustion when no one else is looking. Do you guys get that? When no one else is watching. That's the deal, man. You guys want to know the secret to massive success? And I'll tell you right now what it is do it because you love it. Do it because, hey, man, I'm fired up. Do you guys get that? Don't wait like I like what Zach said, man. No, don't wait for the feeling. That's silly. Don't wait for the feeling to get inspired. Just go out there and do it. Action precedes motivation. Go out there and make it happen. But that's how you become a champion, is that practice. When no one else is watching, you're out there practicing and practicing. That's doing that one-on-one or that sit-down or doing that wow party. Okay? You're doing that wow party, and guess what? You got 2 guests there. And guess what? No one gets started. No one gets a customer. But you do it anyways. Now guess what happened? You didn't get a result, but guess what you got? Experience. And that's how you develop your skill set, man. You guys hear people up here that are rocking it, that are so good. You listen to them, they're so amazing. You're like, dang, dude, I'm getting so fired up. Wow, I'm so excited. Man, every time, I just get so pumped. Here's what I'll tell you, is that skill set was developed, man. If you would have saw me with my long hair and my ponytail, you would have been like, damn, this guy's got it. It's a process. Do you guys get it? It's a process. That's how we become champions. So you got to understand that I understand that my skill can be developed. Oh my God, I shouldn't even have ever got my hands on this book. This book changed it all for me. Some of you guys got a chance to see that training. I did a training in San Diego on this book, The Talent Code. Oh my God. Oh man, I got a special gift for you guys later, but we're going to talk about that later. Here's how I'll take us. I like what Daniel Coyle says in this book. I cannot wait for this one. Next month at the Long Beach Convention Center, oh man, I'm going to train on this book. Tomorrow, some of you guys qualified for that advanced leadership in San Diego. We're going to be training on this book, and I'm going to train also even in more detail at the next event coming up. So here, I would encourage you to mark your calendars now. Make sure that you're there, not just to see Betty Perez and hear her amazing story and get inspired, but also to capture some of this information that we're going to be training on. Here's what Daniel Coyle says in his book. He's the author of the book, The Talent Code. He says, although talent feels and looks predestined, in fact, we have a good deal of control over what skills we develop, just like Dan talked about, the skills we develop. And we have more potential, okay? We have more potential than we might even presume to guess. How did Dan not get good at golf? Do you guys get that? How did Dan not get good at golf? It's easy. It's easy not to get good at golf. How many of you guys know how not to get good at something? How do you not get good at it? By not doing it. Do you guys get that? How do you get good at something? By doing it. Guys, this stuff's not, it doesn't take a lot to figure out. You guys see that? How can I not be good at something? Not do it. How do I become great at something? Do it. And keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, and you're going to master it. This stuff isn't too hard to figure out. It's time to change our lives. Hello? Have you guys looked at your bank account lately? Don't you want to have a ton of money in there? It's easy to do. All we got to do is take all-out massive action. This is our life, guys. It's not a dang dress rehearsal. Stop getting me fired up. Watch this. George Bartkus, man, I can't believe what he said. Some of you haven't been paying attention to what George Bartkus has been talking about. George says this: myelin is the insulation that, myelin is the insulation that wraps these nerve fibers and increases signal strength, speed, and accuracy. The more we fire a particular skill, the more myelin optimizes that circuit, and the stronger, faster, and guess what? The more fluid our movements and thoughts become. Let me give you an example of what he's talking about. I know some of you are like, what? Was that another language? Here it is. You guys see this? Oh yeah, I know. I'm going to go back. This right here is not a spider web. Don't worry. This is a neuron. And we have another neuron over here. When these neurons fire, that's how we think, that's how we talk, that's how we walk, that's how we move. Everything that we do is basically neurons firing in our brains. And what happens, the more that you have the same signal show up over and over and over again, these circuits fire. What happened is, now guess what? It optimizes it. It's the difference between driving from here to Vegas, okay, and off-roading it or driving on a freeway. What's the difference? Right? 12, 16 hours, right? Maybe 3 days. You guys see that? So you guys ever seen a horse like go down on the horse trails or those Jeep trails or whatever? Somebody just went there the first time, and the second time, third time. The more that you do it, the more you optimize it. So what happens is your brain can create myelin. It not just can, it does. Everything that you do is a habit. Do you guys get that? It's a habit. Some people are always, how many of you guys ever met someone that's always not happy? You guys ever met that guy? You ever met that person? They've optimized in that unhappy skill set. Not a good idea, right? And then if you optimize the skill set of being happy all the time, have you ever met somebody that's just like, I'm happy all the time? That's a skill set. You guys can optimize it. You know how you do it? By deciding that you're happy all the time. Guys, this stuff's easy to figure out. I mean, so here's what, in case you missed it, right? It's basically myelin, I think, is the missing piece to that puzzle on your paper. So obviously you guys got that. Here's what I'll tell you guys right now. I love what he says. I love the fact that Daniel Coyle said this. This is number 3. I understand that I can develop my skills. You learn the most by operating at the edge of your ability. What? Can you stop giving me such great information? You learn the most by operating at the edge of your ability and paying attention to your mistakes so you can fix them. Struggle is not optional, it's neurologically required. What? So guess what? If you do something outside of your comfort zone, like Zach talked about, guess what happens? You grow. If you operate in the area of your comfort zone, like Dan talked about, and you stay here in your comfort zone, what you're comfortable doing, you don't grow. It's not hard to grow. It's a decision to step out of your comfort zone right when. Now's the best time ever. Have you looked at your watch lately? Now's the time to make it happen. Now's the time to step up. I don't think we've got any other time but right when. Now. Watch this. Oh, God, I can't even wait for you to hear this. Number 3 is I understand that I can develop my skill. Carol Dweck, unbelievable. Carol Dweck's a professor of psychology at Stanford University. He studied 400 fifth graders. Round 1, they were all given the same test. They were all given the same what? Test. And what happened is Group A, which we're going to call the Praise for Performance group, they were praised with, you must have worked really hard at this, okay? The other group, we're going to call them the Praise Forever group, they were praised with, you must have really worked hard. Did you guys catch that? So one group, praise for performance, you must be smart at this. The second group, guess what? You must have really worked hard. Performance versus what? Effort, right? You know, praising the effort, praising the process. So watch what happens as a result of this. Carol Dweck, in round 2, the kids were offered the same level tests or harder, okay? The majority of the kids that were praised for performance, they chose the easier test. Guess what? 92% of the people that were praised for, guess what? their progress, praise for their work ethic. Guess what happened? 92% wanted the harder test. Why? Because they weren't, they guess what? They were praised for the process itself. When you praise people for the process and you focus in on the process, that's how you change. So let me share with you why. Look at what Carol Dweck found out. This book, Mindset, I can't wait for the training we're going to be doing on that. Get ready for it. But round 3, the kids were given the same level test as the first time. So back to round 1, right? So they gave them the same level test as the first time. The praise for performance group had a 20% lower grade than they did the first time. The praise for effort group, group B, 30% higher grade than the first time. Did you guys catch that? What are you focusing in on? You focusing in on your achievement, or are you focusing in on the process? Think about it. So many people are like, man, you know what? I want to be able to accomplish it. I want to get the ring. As everybody talks about, I want to get the ring. What? Of course you want to get the ring. How about maxing out the compensation plans? Even smarter. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, why do you don't set your goals low? But guess what? It'll happen as a result of going all out. Do you guys see that? Whenever first we got the 6-figure ring, I didn't even know they had one. I was like, what does that mean? Do you guys get in the 7-figure ring? I'm like, what? Who's keeping track of all this stuff? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Computer does it? I mean, there's a back office? I mean, what are you guys doing? Guys, it's too simple. All we got to do is get to work. Enjoy the process. Don't focus on the performance. Don't focus on, oh my God, I got to get the result. Focus on what makes the result become a reality, which is the activity. Oh, watch this. Oh man, I understand that my skills can be developed. Here's what I'll tell you, and this is in your notes. When we praise people for their performance, we tell them that that's the name of the game. Look good, don't risk making mistakes. Praise effort works because it reflects the biological reality. Skill circuits are not easily built. Deep practice or deliberate practice, deep practice requires serious effort and passionate work. Effort-based language works because it speaks directly to the core of the learning experience, and when it comes to ignition, there's nothing more powerful. What does that mean? That means focus in on the process. Focus in on the process. How do you get great? By doing it. How do you not get good at golf? By not doing it. Do you want to get good or not? Or are you so great right now that room for improvement isn't available? That's what I always think, like, hey, am I so great right now that I can't get any better? People always say, dude, how come you're always doing personal growth and development? What? What else is there? What? I'm going to be here for how long? I don't know. So let's just make sure we focus in on what makes it happen so we can leave a legacy. Watch this, guys. Oh, God. Here's what I'll tell you about the fixed mindset. You guys got this handout. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because I'm going to fly through this information really quickly because I want to make sure that we get out of here early. But the fixed mindset is intelligent. It's like people are fixed in their mind to think that this is it. I've either got it or I don't. You guys ever met people like that? Oh, I'm not good at that. Oh, I'm good at this. What? You're good at anything that you apply yourself to. Your brain, if you're willing to put in the time and effort to myelinate your skill sets, you can myelinate anything. Your brain's amazing. But some people don't believe that. Some people believe that, oh, you know what, it's like the cookie cutter syndrome, right? Oh, I'm not cut out for that. And then you got your growth mindset, people that understand what the reality is, the people that understand how life operates. The growth mindset, right? Let me tell you what happens as a result, and this is on your paper, but the challenges. Whenever people that fix mindset see challenges, they avoid it. You guys ever met people like that? Oh man, I want to avoid challenges. It's scary. The growth mindset, they embrace challenges. Like, woo, yes, it's not easy. Do you guys, that's the key. Do you understand? Like, how could you be excited about something that's easy? Like some people are like, I wish it was easier. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Do you guys get that? Obstacles, right? These people give up easy. Obstacles. How far? Oh my God. The events, I can't do that. You guys ever met those people? They give up easy. Then you got these people right here that guess what? They persist whenever they face setbacks. And when everything don't go the way that you want, guess what that's a sign to do? to press forward even more. Do you guys see that? What Buddha say? Buddha said, hey, Buddha said some great stuff. One of the things he said that was so magnificent was he said, when a goal can't be met, don't change the goal, increase your effort. I'm like, damn, dude. No wonder they got statues all over the world of you. Here's what we know for sure. People with a fixed mindset, whenever they see effort as fruitless or even, oh my God, this is what effort? They think if they have to work hard at something that they're not good at it. I can't believe people think like that. That blows my mind. What the heck? Then the people here that see effort as the path to mastery. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, right? You got to work hard at your skills to develop them. Why? Because this is our only life we got to live. Hello? Watch this criticism. These people here are fixed mindset. People, they ignore useful feedback. Some people would rather be destroyed by praise than fixed with criticism. Do you guys see that? It's about, guess what? These people here, they love criticism, right? So they can get what? Better. You guys see how smart that is? Now, guess what happens? These people here, whenever they see other people succeed, they feel threatened by other success. Oh my God, someone else is succeeding. Over here, people with the growth mindset get fired up and passionate when they see other people succeeding because they know that it's possible for them. Oh wow, great. They put in the hours necessary to make it happen to get good. Guys, it's about growing people. That's what we're doing. We're growing people, right? When? Now's the time to make it happen. There's never been a better time. Number 4, I will master the skill promoting events. John C. Maxwell? You can't do a training and not bring John C. Maxwell information. Here's what John C. Maxwell says. A lot of good stuff. But here's one of the things he said. He says the difference between the process and the event. The process is where you develop. The event is where you decide. The process is how you mature. The event is what motivates people. The process is a culture issue. The event is a calendar issue. The process changes people. The event challenges people. Whoa. Thank you, John C. Maxwell, for outlining that information to us. Where has that information been my whole life? Guys, that's why the events are everything. Right now, some of you are like, man, if I knew the event was going to be this good, I would have had 10 more people here. Well, you have to anticipate that it's going to be good. Do you guys get that? I expect the results to show up. I expect the event to be great. I expect people's lives to change when they walk out of here. I expect you not to be the same as you are right now. To walk out of here with a different mindset that says, man, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get after it. This is my life, man. I refuse to let my life slip by and not do something special. This is my time, and I'm going to do something great. That's the mindset that we're going to have coming out of here. Woo! John C. Maxwell got me fired up. Developing the Leader Within You, one of the greatest books ever written in the history of leadership. Oh, God, don't let... Where's the box of Kleenexes at, Ryan Gomez. Jeez. You got Jim Rohn here? Pull a giant Ryan Gomez right now and start crying. Here's what I'll tell you. Leading an Inspired Life, greatest novel in the history of personal growth and development, my personal belief system. I will master the skill of promoting events. 3 questions you want to ask yourself. Who am I around? Who am I around? You got to take an inventory of the people that you're around. Number 2 is, guess what? What do they have me becoming? What do they have me becoming? The people that I'm around. Because in life, the most important thing is what you become. What you become in the process of what you want. Number 3 question is that okay? Just take a look. Some people, Jim Rohn says you can be around a few hours, but not a few days, right? Guess what he said here? He says 3 ways to handle association. Sometimes you have to disassociate yourself from people. They're headed for disaster. You got to stay away from them. Number 2 way is you got to limit your association, right? And then the 3rd way is expand your association. That's why we come to the regional events. That's why we go to these weekly events. We got a weekly event coming up in Los Angeles, May 3rd, I believe it is. We got an event, I believe, May 13th, a weekly event happening in Orange County. We have an event happening this Wednesday in San Diego. Guys, I'm telling you, man, you can't let this moment in time slip through your fingertips. This is an awesome opportunity to expand your association. Turn your car into a mobile classroom. Hello? No brainer. Why would you not want to do that? Think about it. Turn your car into a mobile classroom. What does that mean? You can sit there and you can listen to something that adds no value to your life. You can eat Snicker bars all day. That's what it is. It's like mental candy. We're not trying to take mental candy, guys. We're trying to have like a salad, a mental salad. Get it on a brain juicing. Do you guys see that? Look at that. And some of you are going to get the Les Brown CD today. I challenge you between now and the next. Oh, God. Oh, I can't even tell you what we're going to do next event. Oh, my God. No, I can't. It's too great. Here's what I'll tell you for sure. You got to pay attention to. That event, when you listen to an audio program between now and the next event, guarantee you. Put that in your car nonstop. See what happens. See what happens. Put that in your car nonstop. Take out the. What do you want to be cool or rich? Duh. I'm not trying to be cool. You already know I'm a dork. You guys see that? Watch this. Here it is, number 4. There are 2 parts to influence. First, influence is powerful, and second, influence is subtle. You wouldn't let someone push you off course, but you might let someone nudge you off course and don't even realize it. We got to take inventory. We got to take inventory and ask ourselves, where are there opportunities to expand our association? Why do you read the books? Think about it. To expand your association. I'm not going to hang out with Daniel Coyle today. But he put this stuff in a book, and I can take the good stuff from it. Hello? No brainer. Watch this, number 5. We're going to wrap this thing up right now like a little taquito. Here's what it is. I will master the event. I will master the skill of promoting events. Benjamin Franklin. Benjamindus. Did you guys like that? He's tremendous, Benjamin Franklin, right? You guys know about counting Benjamins. Benjamin, you can count him to always say something great. Learn of the skillful. He that teaches himself has a fool for a master. That's so good. Why would you want to learn from? Well, you can learn from other people. Other people's experiences, guys. We've got to pay attention. Oh, God. Here's what I love. Make your yardstick of growth your regional ticket sales. Every week, how many sales of tickets are you making? That's what you can tell. Because if you get people to these events, your business will grow. Why? Because when people walk out of here, they're going to make a decision to say, man, I'm going to go for it. Somebody's like, well, I went to a regional before and I didn't get excited. Well, that's not going to ever happen again. Shame on you. Try not to get excited right now. It's impossible. You have to get fired up. Why? Because your future's not what it used to be. Golly. Make your yardstick of growth. How many regional tickets are being promoted throughout your organization every week? Always be the first one to commit. You always want to be the first person to step up and say, let me show you what it looks like. Lead by example. Woo! Man, be the pace setter. You want to get multiple tickets? That's a no-brainer. Get 20 tickets and see what happens. You're going to be ready to win. Why? Because now you're equipped. You got to promote the regionals. That's how you're going to, God, oh man, next one. I dare you not to promote it. I dare you not to promote it in 6 months from now, see where your life is. I think we can figure it out. It's probably going to be about where it is right now. Do you guys see that? Promote the event and your life will change. Why? Because that's what we're doing here. We're getting everybody to decide. I can't wait for you to see this training next month. Oh, God. Betty Perez coming too. Watch this. Here's what I'll tell you for sure. Once you make a decision, Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Will you guys want to get the universe to help you out a little bit? Let's get a little help from the universe. You guys see that? The universe is helping us. Woo! That's a good feeling. Thank you, universe. Are you kidding me? The universe is helping us? Yeah, they're all getting together. The universe is going to conspire. This is what he said. Oh, man, watch this. This is what we know for sure. Oh, my God. Ferdinand. I don't know how to say that. It looks like a bad word. We're just going to call him Foch, okay? Ferdinand Foch, French military leader, once said the most powerful weapon on earth is, guess what? A human soul on fire. You guys ready? I'm about to light you on fire right now. Watch this. First off, anybody today that gets a regional ticket, here's what we're going to do. Number one, you're going to get the talent code training. That's done. We got that for you. Everybody that gets a ticket. Now watch this, though. This is where it gets crazy. Can somebody pass me a Kleenex? Because I'm about to cry. You guys have got it made. Everybody, and I know they're handing out these flyers right now, but here's the deal. Everybody right now that gets 3, what? We have 100 peeling gels. 100 peeling gels here today. And if we run out, we'll get more. Everybody that gets 3 tickets today, you're going to get a peeling gel free. You get 3, you're going to get this free. Now, time out. Zach, inform me. What's the retail on this product? It's like $60. What? That's like basically getting the regional for free? This is ridiculous. This is only happening today, you guys. Santa Claus, I know you guys are like, where's Santa? He's here, obviously, giving you guys peeling gels. This product right here is going to change everything, guys. Why? Because it works. I love it. Boom, done. Hello? Let the product do the work for you. I know some of you right now are like, well, you know what? I could use some peeling gel. Well, here's the deal. Today, good news is we got a bunch of them. Here's the deal. I know some of you are like, well, how is this going to work, Tim? Okay? If you fill out your form and turn it in today back by Kara, where you're going to get your audio program at that same table, here's what I need to let you know. If you wait a little bit and process your payment and it goes through, you can get your peeling gel today. If you don't have time for that to happen, you can hand your form in and pick it up at either the LA event. Did you guys catch that? The LA event, the San Diego event, or guess what? The Orange County event. But if you want to wait 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever it takes, because we're committed, guess what's going to happen? You can get it now. Now, why would you want to get it now? Well, then you could go out there and use this and get a lot of guests to the event. That's a no-brainer, guys. Some of you are working too hard. Stop working so hard and let the products do the hard work for you. Let the peeling gel make your life change. Just, what? Look at all that dead skin. You got that all over your body. Do you guys see that? Some of you are like, well, what happens if I get 6 tickets and you get 2 peeling gels? You guys see how this is? It's ridiculous right now. You guys are so spoiled. I see David in the back about to laugh at you guys, going like, it's too easy for you guys. What? It's way too easy for you guys, man. You guys got this kick-ass training, and you get free products, and you got Betty Press, and you get the talent code training, and the Les Brown. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. It's not even fair. You guys got it so spoiled, man, in Southern California. Somebody sat because it rained yesterday for 30 seconds. Come on, man. You guys are so spoiled. There's never been a better time to say, man, I'm going to take advantage of this. I'm going to take advantage of it. And you got it. How many of you want a little conspiracy from the universe? Yes. Guys, we already figured out where that happens at. Do you guys see that? If you want the universe to conspire to make your dreams become a reality, then you got to get committed. Get committed now. Step up and say, man, I'm going to get my tickets today. I'm going to get them now. Why? Because this is happening only today. This is it. Somebody's like, well, what if I sneak in my form tomorrow? Then guess what? Then you don't get the free peeling gel. You're still going to get a great event. Are you kidding me? You're still going to get an unbelievable event. Betty Perez coming. I can't believe how lucky you guys are. So here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to let everybody get a chance to fill out their forms. And then also in the back, when you're filling out your forms, you grab your CD with your hand out. We got your Les Brown CDs with Robert Kiyosaki. Are you kidding me? Retire young, retire rich. He's got it in there. You got Robert Kiyosaki. You got Les Brown. You got Betty Perez. You got peeling gel. What do you want? What do you want? You guys get that? And you got a kick-ass training. Today, when you leave, you know that guess what? This is the best day you ever could have spent. I'm telling you right now, lock arms with this now. Get committed. Step up. Make that commitment now. Don't wait. Don't wait. Make the commitment now. We're going to make it happen. God bless you guys. We're going to see you guys in May with Betty Perez in Long Beach. Let's get rich, everybody.